Hey, so I'm here to do a review this time about my Black Hole Patagonia day bag, day pack, I suppose. And let's talk about things that I like about this bag. So I got this from REI because I was going to go on a vacation and I needed a backpack because it was going to be a pretty outdoorsy vacation. We went to Hawaii, so I thought, we're going to be out and about, we're going to be exploring in nature. I need something that's not a very intense backpack, but one that is comfortable for day-to-day use, and also one that's going to fit as a carry-on for on the airplane. So this one, as you can see, fits the bill, I'd say. I really liked the color, this whole sage and turmeric sort of color scheme. I love those colors, so I was really excited about those. And I really liked the elastic up front, and I didn't pay a whole lot for it because I had a coupon or something, but it was a pretty good deal. So I bit the bullet and I went for it, and I've got some stories about this backpack. So right off the bat, I'll tell you that the straps are super comfortable. You can adjust. They've got the load-bearing straps, which is very nice. There's also these carabiner clips straps where you can attach things here, and that was so helpful. Throughout my adventures, I would clip things here. Like we hiked up to the summit of Mauna Kea, and I brought this with me. And of course, the weather change for that hike is pretty astronomical. So you start and it's warm, and then towards the top it's freezing, and then you get back down and it's warm again. So for my sun hat and sunglasses and gloves and stuff, I would just attach them through here if I didn't want to carry them. And this was so handy for keeping my jacket because, again, it was super warm, so I didn't want to wear my jacket at the bottom, and then but I needed it at the top because it was cold and super windy. So this held it in place. It was easily accessible. So this is really, really cool. And let's talk about the mesh pockets on the side. These are huge. These are so big, and it's awesome. I could carry so much water. I had water in one side, snacks in the other side. Perfect. Exact same pocket on the other side. Because you'll notice there's not a whole lot of extra pockets on this thing. It's pretty just kind of, I don't want to say plain, minimalist. Yeah, it's more minimalist than anything else. But it does have this easy access. So this is where I kept like sunscreen and chapstick and just, I don't know, things like that. And then on the inside, this mega pocket, it's just one big ol' honkin' pocket. There's no organizational pockets or anything here, so it's really customizable. You could do packing cubes if you wanted. I didn't really. I just kind of went for it because I didn't know what to expect with this bag. But it was perfect. It had everything I needed. I had room for everything. And then I don't know if you can tell, this is it's made of like a ripstop material, which is awesome. So I don't know about you, but I'm super clumsy. So the more chances I have to not poke holes and stuff, the better. Now this back pocket, you're going to see, this is where the organizational stuff happens. So this is a removable like laptop sleeve. What do I have in here? What is this? Oh, patches for outdoor gear. I am nothing if on brand. Not on brand. Anyway, so this is a removable laptop pouch. I did use this when I went, because I did bring my laptop. And it went through the x-ray thing. It did airplane travel just fine. My laptop was fine. So that was awesome. And this you can secure in here so it doesn't move around. And then behind that, there's like another big space. So you can take that out and you can use this space for whatever you want. So it's very customizable, and I love here's another thing. You can put a water pouch in here because there's a little spout. Little thing for you to put the camel pack through, the hose. So that's pretty cool. And also I also brought this. It's the same trip that I brought my Osprey Daylight's sling bag on. This also got soup poured all over it because of my very considerate front seat airplane neighbor who gave their child a bunch of soup on an airplane. So this got soup all over it, and I washed it and it was fine. This got volcanic dust all over it because of Mauna Kea. Washed it, it was fine. I washed it in a mesh bag, and I did not put it in the dryer, so I air dried it, but I just turned it inside out and hung it upside down on a hanger. So that's that. And then this chest strap that it has here, fantastic, because I'm not putting a ton of stuff in here. But when I am running errands, this is my go-to bag. And if I'm going to a couple different stores, sometimes the chest strap is really good for stabilization for that. Like if I'm going to the grocery store and then I have to pick up something at the vet or whatever. So this is terrific. And anything that has a spot for me to hang my glasses or sunglasses on, automatic win for sure. The zippers are all super sturdy. I haven't had any zip problems on any of the adventures I've been on with this thing. This is just a heck of a backpack. And I'm gonna be honest, before I had a backpacking backpack, I took this on some snowshoeing adventures, and these things held my snowshoes. My MSR snowshoes. So this is a really good backpack. I think especially for day-to-day activities. In a pinch you could use it on a pretty hefty snowshoeing adventure, but I wouldn't recommend that because my shoulders hurt after, because the straps aren't really made for that. But now you live and you learn, right? I know I sure do. Anyway, I'm gonna give this bag probably a 9 out of 10. And the only thing that would give it a 10 out of 10 is if there was optional waist straps for it. That's the only thing that I would change about this bag, is an optional waist strap that you could remove. And I know I could probably order those separately, but that's not what this is about. We're not judging things on hypothetical add-ons. We're judging them on reality inclusions, I think. But that's my review of the Patagonia Black Hole Day Pack. It is a 9 out of 10. Really solid. And if you wanted to make organization easier, I mean, packing cubes are always an option. But I really love that you get to decide how it's organized. You can do the packing cubes, you can not. You can, leave it the big giant open space, or, customize further. And there is the removable thing in here that you can move to the front. You could take it out entirely. It's just, I like it. I think it's great. I recommend this for day-to-day errands, for not too intense day hikes where you don't have to carry a ton of gear, but water, snacks, jacket, hat, stuff like that. I think it's a really, really good pack. So once again, definitely recommend. Okay, have you tried this bag? What do you think? Are you considering this bag? What are you thinking about it for? Let me know. Let's talk about this bag. Oh, and also, what a cool name, Black Hole. Why did they call it that? Probably because of the big space in there? Probably. That would make sense. Because there's not a whole lot of other things that have to do with a black hole. There's no spaghettification when using this bag. So that's a plus as well.